Yes, dear ones, and this is Tara, and what a pleasure it is to be with you today. Certainly so. As we often do, we took a moment to balance the energies, to hopefully improve technology and its use this evening. Certainly so, that energy of Sirius is at play with the vortex opening in a few days. For those of you who were with us a few weeks ago when we said it was opening, it turns out it was opening in the southern hemisphere at that time. And now, a boost of energy, an opening, the vortex of the goddess opens so that you can receive the energy. New energy, not just any energy, but the energy of creation. What do you want to create in your life at this time? What do you want to end? Similar to the solstice energy, but a little bit different. For this is about change at a fundamental level. This is an inner working of change that is available to you. For as you are expanding, as you are growing, answering your soul's call to adventure, it is important to receive what is needed for that next step. It's important to not only receive, but to be aware that this is very much about you giving from your grace. For gracious giving is who you are. So your world has taught you to give and give and give, or perhaps just to receive in the form of getting out of a fear that you won't have enough, that you aren't enough, that you are not good enough. But as you have shifted all of those energies, there is a true form of receiving available to you. You have been practicing it, receiving more of the bounty, receiving more of the illusion that you want to see rather than that which you fear, that which you dread. And to also be available to give of your grace. Giving of your grace means connecting first to God, to Goddess, to soul and spirit, to higher self, not in that order necessarily, as you allow your higher self to be your access to the more of you, to allow your subconscious and your unconscious to be allies on this journey, to open to something new, something brand new that is in that new world of dominion that you are bringing into form, different from who you have been. And because you are growing, because you are changing, the illusion changes with you. It is easy, it is effortless. And it requires your choice. It requires you to show up, to make a distinction of whether this is what you want more of, or whether this is going to lead you to the next step, or whether this is not at all what you want, and therefore to begin focusing on what you do want. Takes courage to define what you want and then to voice it, to give voice to it in whatever way. Doesn't have to be verbally, doesn't have to be in writing, but it has to be an expression of you somehow, perhaps in your gracious giving, perhaps in the beauty of your receiving, a form of high magic, perhaps in the inner workings of redefining who you are. As you access the more of you, you are able to quiet the lesser self. You are able to assure a new foundation of safety, of belonging, of love. And as you are here this evening, this group that gathers, a working of magic in the energy of Sirius. We will accelerate, move beyond time and space so that you can benefit from that energy in advance. And then in a couple of days, on the 23rd, a magical number, a number of change, to work your magic more purposefully, to be conscious of the changes you are making, to request something new that has never been, with harm to none, with elegance and ease. For that is your way. That is the mapmaker magician's way, to bring in from the dew line the new, to redefine what is so, to allow it to be whole and complete, to be in the world that you are creating, not by default, but to participate consciously. And you are all up to the task. You've been working your magic for many years, some of you for decades. It is who you are. And you have come to know that when you work your magic, you become more and more of who you truly are. And that you aren't alone in this journey. You aren't alone in the way that you may have felt when you were young. For in the chauvinism, you did feel separate. You did feel alone. It was an illusion, but it was important. It was a necessary process that you chose before coming in. I'm going to become an individual. I'm going to experience a separation from and longing for. I'm going to heal that separation. I'm going to choose something new. I'm going to come home in this lifetime. I'm going to bring all my lifetimes home. Some of you heard these words many years ago, and they sparked something within you, a knowing, yeah, that's why I'm here. That's my purpose. That's part of what I am here to do. I'm here to make maps for the world. I'm here to create reality magically in accordance with and compliance with my will and my love. I'm here to redefine feminine and masculine energy, to create reality consciously, to awaken to your soul's purpose, and to allow spirit to gather the energies. These are healing words. From time to time, it's important to pause, to let it in, to know that you are loved by higher self, by soul and spirit, by God and Goddess. You are so very loved. And nothing is required of you to be loved. And so you have gone through iterations of recognizing, ooh, I resist letting that in. I resist it. What if it requires more of me than I can deliver? But fear not. The love doesn't require anything of you. It is important to simply be in it, to be in that resonance. And so this evening, a meditation of being in love in its purest form, without requirement, so that you can go forth into your world embodying that level of love. A love that guides you, a love that fills you up and feeds you, awakening you to your soul, connecting you to higher self. A stream of energy that comes from the goddess. There are no requirements. A gift of love. And with it, worth as well. And so lean back or lie down, gently close your eyes as you prepare to meditate. You will go deeper and deeper, willingly, consciously, so that you can enter that altered state of mind we call meditation, where you can receive so easily these energies that we speak of. And so breathe in a breath of relaxation. And on the exhale, release the stress and strain from your day. Breathing in more relaxation. On the exhale, begin to relax. Perhaps you begin at the neck and shoulders, where the tension gathers so easily. As you relax your shoulders, become aware of a burden you may have taken on that is not yours. Just let it go. A responsibility that feels too great to bear. Let it go. You are enough. You are good enough. As you breathe in more relaxation, feel your lung capacity simply, easily expand a little bit beyond what you normally allow. For in the stretching, in the increasing the capacity of breath, you allow more relaxation as well. On that exhale, release anything that isn't yours. Just let it go. As you remember those in your reality, the ones that matter to you, the ones that are more real, who you love, they have a higher self too. It is your gift to them when you remember that. For when you allow them to be, to simply be who they truly are, you give them a gift of safety, a gift of recognition, a gift of love. We will count from 10 to 1. With each descending number, you'll go deeper and deeper into that relaxation. Easily, effortlessly. And we will count from 10 to 1. At the count of 1, you'll find yourself in your safe place. Your safe place may be a beautiful place in nature or a room of your own design. Familiar, beautiful, and safe. Continue breathing gently in and out. 10, 9, 8, going deeper, letting go. 7, 6, 5. Begin to sense safety around you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You are there in your safe place. Feel the tingles on the soles of your feet as the earth energy rises up to greet you, swirling around you and within you, grounding you in safety. As you open your mental eyes, see what safety is made of for you. That which is familiar, that is safe for you, is embodied in this space. Your design. Notice the boundary, near or far, that which enhances your sense of safety, and the light of day or night, your favorite time perhaps, in the light that lights your safety. Perhaps there's sound that accompanies this sense of safety, a warmth or a coolness. As you open your other senses, move about your safe place, noticing this or that, sacred objects you've placed there from your many journeys, a beautiful crystal, a mantle of magic, a staff of power, messages from your dreamer, a blueprint from your Syrian magician. Perhaps it twinkles at you, getting your attention. Symbols and sigils, messages from soul, from God Goddess. Allow yourself to be open to that which is safety. So important to begin in safety, to take this moment, brief as it is, to just be, to remind yourself that you are safe, that you have the ability to choose this feeling, that you can design a space that embodies safety, is your right, is a gift that you hold within yourself. Invite your higher self to join you in your safe place. And there at the edge of safety, a beautiful being of light appears. Or perhaps your higher self comes in personified form, familiar to you. And as you approach each other in greeting, perhaps to embrace or hold hands, or just be together, feel the love, the unconditional love your higher self has for you. As you open your heart, your mind expands. And just be in that unconditional love. And so today, an opportunity to receive something new, energy that you require. There is no judgment here. You are growing. You are expanding. And so by definition, you require something new, something that is not yet a part of your raw materials, not yet a part of your beliefs or attitudes, choices and decisions, thoughts and feelings. Perhaps it is the tools of creation that need more energy, the desire, the imagination, the expectation. Perhaps it is your chakras that need an update, an upgrade, as they say, so that you can perceive more. Perhaps it is a journey to be with the goddess, to be in the purity of that love, in that light of God, to simply be at peace is something you may desire. Others of you may desire more passion, more creativity, more excitement, more movement forward. Others require the solitude, the quiet, so that you can work your magic without distraction. Whatever it is you require, your higher self is aware. And so they're going to lead you to a place in safety where your physical body can rest while you do the work that is required. And so perhaps your body reclines, finds a comfortable cushion or a blanket. Your higher self makes you comfortable. For the physical body has its needs, is content to rest, while your light body is getting ready to travel. And as you lie back and gently close your mental eyes, perhaps you see the light filtering through your lids, a warm glow. Perhaps the light dims a bit, giving you the message it's okay to rest as the day turns to night. Your higher self is there. Your higher self begins to draw the symbols over your chakra centers that release your light body from your physical body. Your physical body is safe, but your light body has much to gather. And you feel as though your chakras are unlocking. They will remain with your body, ready to welcome you back when you are done with your journey. But your light body is free now. You feel it lift out, perhaps out your crown or your upper chakras, perhaps just drifts straight up out of the body as each chakra unlocks. And you hover down above you, you look down, and there you see the beautiful thread of light that connects you to that body. The thread that is eternal, part of your soul. Your direct link cannot be broken, expands infinitely, gives instruction to your physical body. If you have some discomfort in your body, whether it's an ailment or a feeling of unease, perhaps the effects of the beliefs of aging, whatever it may be, notice that your soul's gift to you is to recharge that physical body through that strand of light and just see it glow more strongly than before. And give your soul permission while you journey to rejuvenate your body. Perhaps you even see the pulses of light as the cells open to receive a replenishment of energy. And now that you know your body has what it needs, your higher self, also in light body form, lifts you higher. You're ready to go through the portal of Sirius. You're familiar with that already. You're going to lift higher and higher, where safety becomes smaller and smaller below you. And as you reach forward up into the light, You see a single star twinkling, calling you home. Perhaps it's against an inky black sky, as though it is a void. Perhaps that light is growing brighter already, pulsing different colors, along with the blue-white light that is at its source. Your higher self lifts you higher and higher toward that light, into the radiance of that star. Your light body responds, so eager to go into that light. You will be coming back. Don't worry. This is not transcendence of the final time. Your soul is not coming for you this evening. Not yet. You have many years ahead of you. And you have work to do. You know that you do. And so let's go through that portal of Sirius. Your higher self leads you forward. And it is as though the star magically opens. Your higher self leads you through. You feel the shift in the energy as you enter the domain of the goddess, of God. A void, a space of light and love. Those are the primary energies. They are who you are. Your soul is of those energies. Your soul is a unique signature, a unique expression. For God and Goddess have infinite expression, and your soul is one of those. Unique to you, no one else like you exists. You have a particular focus, and it's important for you to gather now. Your higher self leads you deeper into the void, into the light. Perhaps it's a misty light with glimmers and gleams. Perhaps it is a swirl of energy, of color, of sound as well. Let the vortex bring you deeper into it. Open your intuition. Follow the calling of love. You recognize it. It is who you are. This unconditional love. Perhaps you hear the voice of the goddess. A gentle, warm voice. Perhaps you hear the voice of God. A reassuring strength in that voice. And in it, a higher truth, a recognition of who you are, that you are here with purpose, that you are here to thrive, to be more of who you truly are, to expand the definitions beyond the mundane, beyond the consensus. You are here to shine a light, to flow your love. In this human form that you are in the world today, there are many ways you express yourself. In this resonance, in this vibration, in the goddess's love, allow yourself to know if you have been resisting knowing who you are, if you have been hesitant to be more because of a misunderstanding. Allow yourself to be authentic, to be vulnerable, to open to trust. You trust your higher self. You have been working together for many years. Your higher self loves you unconditionally, is always there to help you interpret, to choose something new, to work your way through emotions, all the changes you have made. So beautiful. The soul that you are is eternal. You cannot get it wrong. It is about revealing more of who you truly are. And so, as you assess yourself, have you been willing to expand? You know that you have been, but the lesser self argues for your limitation, says, isn't it better to just know? Isn't it better to be safe? It's as though your lesser self doesn't trust that there's safety in what you're choosing next. You're beginning to see when you're connected with higher self, that is the safety. And so to expand, to grow means by definition that you are safe. Safety is not the same as perfection. So if you're desiring a guarantee, that is not the same as what we are saying here. And just understand, a need for a guarantee isn't love. It is a misunderstanding. It is an attempt to control the outcome. And you can attempt it. You can settle for what you know. But deep within yourself, there's a discontent because you know you are here to grow. You are here to thrive. You are here to expand who you are. The expression of who you are in the physical plane is part of your destiny. And so here you are, floating perhaps. Perhaps you have landed on some surface in this void that is God and Goddess. Perhaps you are at a temple, a beautiful palace or temple of some sort. Perhaps it is your temple of soul where you have arrived. Wherever you are, there you are. It is right for tonight, for this process of receiving something new. You're going to receive different colors. You will either sense them visually, if that is who you are, or perhaps as sound. Perhaps you will sense it in your body as the light is brought forth. It is for you to calibrate, to receive, and then calibrate. And so the first one, for your safety. Similar to your chakra centers, this will be red, a beautiful ruby red, brilliant, perhaps more blue, more of a blue red than you might have thought. The purest ruby. A glowing ball your higher self pulls from the ether. A new energy, a new definition of safety is gifted to you. Your hands of light begin to absorb a new sense of safety. Allow the energy to go where it needs to go. Perhaps it goes straight to your first chakra. Perhaps not. Notice where your body is craving safety. Perhaps it's in your belly, or in your knees, or in your toes, at the soles of your feet, where you connect with the physical plane. Perhaps it's in your healing hands, or in your third eye, or at your crown. Wherever you require more safety, allow that light to imbue you with a new sense of safety, guided by higher self. Your higher self is working, giving the permission that you are seeking. Is it safe? Yes, it is. It is meant for you. It is designed for you. And feel that gentle grounding that occurs when you know you are safe, when you are protected, as you are. You always are. The next energy is one for creativity, for you are a creator first and foremost. The color is orange, a beautiful, brilliant orange, a light that your higher self pulls from the ethers and gives it to you, gifts it to you. That energy flows exactly where it needs to go. You may think, of course, to my second chakra, so that I can feel joy, I can feel pleasure, I can have fun again. But perhaps it doesn't just go there. Perhaps it goes to many chakras. Perhaps it goes to your wrists or your ankles or your hips, to provide that flexibility, to provide that joy that you are seeking. For sometimes creating something new brings up fear. Not exactly what you are after here. And so give the permission for the creative process to be one of joy, to have that sense of fun and laughter and play that is a part of who you are. And the next energy that your higher self pulls forth, a beautiful yellow sun of energy. You may expect it to go straight into your solar plexus, to expand your ability to feel your feelings, to become more conscious, to have autonomy, authority over your emotions, and yet to allow the emotions to guide you, to be a guidance system as they were already intended to be. Perhaps that energy goes straight into your heart to open you to more love, to express the more of you. It might touch your throat. This beautiful golden light may fill all of your being. And you feel the willingness that comes with that light, a willingness to be more, to express more of who you are, to feel your feelings more, to go into the depths of emotion with your higher self's guidance. Your higher self pulls from the ether the next color of light, beautiful emerald green, or a beautiful hot pink. Whichever you prefer, it represents love. Absolutely, it represents the opening of your heart. And so receive that into you, into your very being. Perhaps it fills all of you. Perhaps it goes straight to the heart, unlocking that chamber. New definitions of love are required. Within those definitions, a sense of peace, a sense of wonder, a sense of joy, a willingness to forgive the past. to open to the new. Feel that fluidity and that flexibility that is part of this light that is being gifted to you. And the next light that comes from the ether, a ball of light, a beautiful blue for self-expression, for voice. Some of you have dampened your voice, afraid to speak, yet knowing you must. You must be free. You must not speak necessarily, but you're holding yourself back, unwittingly, holding yourself to a standard of perfection rather than trusting that you will have beautiful impact, that you can respond, that you can shift and change if necessary, if the feedback you get is that which you do not want. Allow that beautiful blue energy to fill your throat. Perhaps it goes to other places as well, but primarily it's going to be your throat chakra. And feel the unlocking of that energy, that permission, that freedom, that authority to speak your truth with harm to none. Your higher self pulls forth from the ethers the next ball of light, a beautiful indigo, deep purple amethyst, the deepest purple you've ever seen in light form, gifted to you to your third eye, cleansing away nightmares, visions that do not serve you, too many imaginings of terror, of chaos, of fear, of dread. Let this light cleanse your third eye of those old visions. A part of you has held on to them to keep you safe, to remind you that of what you do not want. But that is not the way of vision. Visioning is for the purpose of creating something new and taps you into dreaming. And so feel that willingness to dream new dreams be activated in you. So important. And finally, your higher self pulls from the ether a beautiful ball of white light. May have a hint of pink or purple or light blue. Just the barest hint of color. A radiant white light to be placed in your crown. And feel the upper chakras all connect to that white light. They never need clearing. They are there, those of your higher self, of your soul, of your spirit, and God and Goddess, and beyond. Allow the 8th chakra at the base of your feet to be filled with that light also. To clear from your auric field any energies that don't serve you, anything that isn't yours in the first place, but that you've dragged along for fun, in case you can make a difference. And you always can, but not if you hold on to it. It's important to know that you can change reality. And so your light body is full of color. You are a beautiful rainbow of color, full of light, full of love. As you wave your hands before your face, you see the trails of color that you flow into your universe. You are whole, you are complete, and you are ready for your next step, for your next creation, for your next expansion. Your higher self is ready to lead you back. If you have a message for the goddess, if you have a message for God, they hear you. Express yourself here and now, promising to return consciously sometime. For this is where you are at home. This is the more of who you truly are. The physical plane is an experience you chose to have for the fun of it, though it may not feel very fun at times. But you're getting there. You are beginning to prioritize the fun that it can be with your higher self's help. And so, with a gentle touch, your higher self leads you through the portal of Sirius. The portal opens wide just for a brief moment. And as you pass through, you feel that tingling sensation. Such a beautiful star calls you home. It is part of your guidance system. But as you pass through it, it's time to return to your body, time to return to safety. So follow that thread of light. Your higher self is guiding you. You cannot get lost. Just follow the light. There's a thread of light just before you. And as you drift down deeper and deeper towards safety, you feel a calm, you feel a sense of peace, you feel a sense of wholeness that wasn't there before, a sense of future, a feeling of hope. Your higher self guides your light body back into your physical body and takes a moment to draw the symbols that lock you in. You can release yourself at will anytime. But it's important for those new chakras to align with your original physical chakras. And so just feel them lock into place. 1 through 7, and then 8, and then 9, 10, 11, 12. You feel different now. You have brought back with you what you need to allow you to become more. Open your mental eyes, and there your higher self welcomes you back into safety as they help you up so that you're standing, so that you're grounded. Perhaps you have to walk a little bit around your safe place to get used of your legs and arms back to normal, to regain your balance. It's time to return. Take a moment to say goodbye. They know that when you call, it only takes a moment for them to show up. But it does require your permission, your request. You are so very loved. Allow that to be a knowing within you. Your higher self says their goodbye. and moves to the edge of safety to return to their realm as you prepare to return to the here and now. Remembering all that is appropriate. We will count from 1 to 5. With each number, you will return a little bit more, gently returning so that at the count of 5, you are fully alert, fully awake, and return to this time and this space. 1, 2, returning. 3, sense your fingers and your toes. Wiggle them about a bit. Getting yourself back into your body slowly. 4, and 5, open your eyes. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale to ground. You went deeper than you know. Take a moment to ground, to return, to become conscious, and to begin to review in your mind what you experienced. So important.